I stayed at the Hôtel Nude Paris Color Vision recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hotel Neptune Place d'Italie, the check-in process was super smooth. The staff greeted us with warm smiles, even though my French was pretty rusty. They quickly got us sorted with our room keys, and despite the ongoing renovations at the reception, everything felt organized and welcoming. Overall, it was a chill start to our Paris adventure. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was surprisingly spacious for a Parisian hotel, which I really appreciated. It had a comfy bed and all the basics like a minibar and flat-screen TV. Plus, the air conditioning worked well enough to keep me cool during my stay. The bathroom was a bit on the small side, but it had a nice bathtub that was perfect for unwinding after a long day of exploring the city. Overall, the amenities were decent, though the hairdryer could have used an upgrade. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Nude Paris is absolutely fantastic. Nestled between the Latin Quarter and Montparnasse, I found it super convenient for exploring the city. With the Port Royal RER station just a short walk away, I could easily hop on a train to the airport or other attractions. Plus, there are tons of charming cafes and restaurants nearby, making it a perfect spot to soak up the Parisian vibe. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say, the breakfast at Hôtel Nude Paris was a delightful way to start my day. Every morning, I enjoyed a lovely continental spread that included fresh pastries, croissants, and a selection of cheeses and yogurts. The vibe was super casual, and I loved that I could enjoy it right in my room if I wanted to. Plus, the coffee was pretty good too. It felt like the perfect way to fuel up before heading out to explore the city. Honestly, I appreciated the simplicity and quality of the breakfast. It really set a positive tone for my Parisian adventures. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy little Parisian haven right in the heart of the city. The location is perfect, just a short stroll to the Luxembourg Gardens and surrounded by bustling cafes and restaurants. I loved how I could pop out for a croissant in the morning and be back in no time to enjoy breakfast in my room. The staff were super friendly and always ready to help, even when my French was a bit rusty. My room was clean and surprisingly spacious for Paris standards, with a comfy bed that made it hard to get up sometimes. Even though the lift was tiny, it added to the charm of the place. I didn't mind the street noise too much. It felt like a real Paris experience. Plus, the free Wi-Fi was a lifesaver for planning my daily adventures. Overall, it was a great stay, and I definitely consider coming back for another visit. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. I loved being so close to the Latin Quarter in Montparnasse. It was super convenient for exploring, and there were plenty of cafes and restaurants nearby. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly helpful and always greeted me with a smile, which made my stay feel really welcoming. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was clean and surprisingly spacious for a Paris hotel. The bed was comfy, which is a must after a long day of sightseeing. Good breakfast. I enjoyed the continental breakfast each morning. It had a nice variety, and I appreciated the option to have it in my room. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Tiny elevator. The elevator was really small and could barely fit 2 people with bags. It was a bit of a hassle, especially on the higher floors. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.6. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Hôtel Nude Paris Color Vision has a fantastic location that made it super easy to explore the city. Plus, the staff were incredibly friendly and helpful. Despite a few minor hiccups like the small elevator and some room quirks, the overall vibe and comfort made my stay enjoyable, and I definitely consider coming back on my next trip to Paris. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.